Yeah, try it, buddy. So the guy who was rude to the woman outside the in the porch there at Save-On recently. Excuse me, do you know where the maple syrup is?
Aisle number 6.
Thank you. I got another guy already following me, trying to kick me out of here, so good luck with that. So this guy I'm about to film is the guy who was so rude to that woman. So now I get to film him, which I'm really happy about. Awesome. Behind you. Thank you. I'm just filming myself, just so you know. So that guy started staring at me in the aisle here, so intense, like he was gonna like lose his poop, kind of angry. And then I said, "Is everything okay?" He's staring at me, not saying. I said, "Are you okay? You seem angry or weirded out. What's going on?" He said, "You're barred from here." So he told me to follow him, and I'm cashing out right now with my maple syrup. Is there a manager in the store that you could call to here?
Right.
Yeah, I'll wait for you to give me the cash, but I'll wait for them. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to pay now, folks?
Yeah, I've already paid.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the cash,
yeah.
and I'm asking if you can get a manager here. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks. Thank you.
50 and 20 cents.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm just having to deal with one of your security people who are being absolutely rude and disgusting.
Can you wait a bit, please?
I'm just going to go over here and wait for them. Yeah. Can you call now, please? I can't wait that long. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, there you guys are. Okay. Yeah, they're already here. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
So
one
you know
second.
You can't be recording or...
Yeah, fuck you.
Sorry?
I said fuck you. I'm recording on my phone. So that's the guy there.
Okay, well, you're going to ask the...
And that's the guy there who was really rude to the woman in the scooter. Excuse me?
You come back in the store, but call
Can
the
you stop
police.
yelling so loud?
I'm not yelling.
Yes, you are. And why are you telling me I can't be here? Why are you telling me I can't be here?
Let's go.
I'm not following you until you tell me why I can't be here.
You have to leave, bro.
Why are you kicking me out? Why am I barred? Okay, can you call a manager, please? Because this is bullshit. I helped a woman in the scooter the other day in front of your store, and these two dickheads. Is that him in the blue over there, talking to the guys? Yes, thank you. Hey, hi. So I just had you called because I want to know why you're kicking me out of here.
Okay, can you turn your camera off?
No.
Okay, so then you can go outside. I'm not talking on camera
Why?
because right now you're on private property.
But this guy right here is going to get a big ass complaint on him, and you're
Okay.
supporting him. Are you
I don't
supporting
even-
this guy?
I don't even know what's going on.
Do you know who this guy is?
You can turn the camera off.
I'm not on you. Do you know who this guy is, manager at Savon? Do you know who this guy is right here that I have the camera on right now?
Did you ask him to leave?
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah. Go ask him to leave.
You guys are gross, man. There's going to be such a big complaint. You're a Nimrod. You're a disgusting man, like a fucking lowlife. Seriously. And I'm putting a complaint in against you formally. Beware. So remember when I shopped here the other day and there was a woman on a scooter being treated very poorly by a brown Palladian security guy and another brown Palladian security guy, and I intervened. So they've now just basically had me barred from Save On Foods. Seriously, barred from fucking Save On for going to the aid of an unhoused woman in a scooter who was, being asked to leave Save On. Sure, fine, that's fair. But grabbing her phone, being all over her scooter, like physically, actually almost physically, like threatening to physically remove her. And that is wrong. They're not allowed to physically do that. And I know private security are assaulting a lot of poor people right now, like especially women who are stealing in stores. They're assaulting them. They're being fucking fucking bully, fucking low-life men. And people got to stand up. Otherwise, they're fucking losing their humanity as well. Anyways, I get barred from Save On because I wanted to help a woman who's unhoused, who was trying to, charge up her scooter. And yeah, I get Save On Foods doesn't want to have to pay for a poor unhoused woman to charge her scooter up. I get that. But you don't have the right to send your goon security guard to them, who then grabs at her phone, is like crawling all over her scooter, trying to make her leave physically. Like, people in Victoria need to know that these security guards are physically assaulting people in stores who they believe might be stealing or who might even be stealing. And anyways, that manager, it's disgusting. I asked him if he knows that guy, because that guy kind of creeped me out in the aisle there, the way he was staring at me. Like, so fucking angry, like he was going to have a breakdown, Anyways, yeah, Victoria, isn't it wonderful? Hey, Mayor Alto, you might miss me at City Hall, but I really miss other people not being able to step up and speak out against these disgusting men. Here's a good one. So I videoed about helping to witness on behalf of an unhoused woman in a scooter who's disabled. Went back to Save On today to buy some maple syrup and was barred from Save On. And while I was in the aisle looking for the maple syrup, there was suddenly this guy who was pacing me. Like, I would move, he'd move, I'd stop, he'd stop, kind of behind me. Shopper. Thought he was probably a private, So I stopped and went behind him, and then went to turn, and there he was, looking all angry. Woo, super angry. It's that same guy. Anyways, I got barred. Story coming. I'm barred from Save On for stopping to bear witness on behalf of an unhoused who was being treated very inhumanely by private security. Save On Foods. So here we are coming up to Save On Foods. What a fucking shit show here, eh? So, a white middle class young woman was in Save On Foods, and surprise, surprise, saw some private security being very disrespectful and rude to what looked like a poor person. So she started filming, and of course they told her, you can't film in here. So hey, legal people, someone's assaulting a person in a grocery store, which is a public space. Really, it's a grocery store. It's called, isn't that essential services? Is that essential food? Anyway, so they see a private security looking like they're assaulting someone, and they film. Can you give us a little bit of a heads up here about their legal rights to film that kind of situation? So, private security are an extension of the police state, the authoritarian police state. Have you noticed the fascism down south and the fascism that we're dealing with globally that we're having to kick in the butt? Anyways, we have rights as human beings, and people shouldn't assault other people. And private security are sort of having to go under certain rules and laws. So let's look at some of those guidelines right now. So here's some guidelines here. All private security guards in BC must be licensed and have to carry and present his or her or they license and ID upon request whenever they are on duty, which they stopped doing because, like cops, they start to believe they are above the law. And of course, they're taking their leadership from the police, who are authoritarian and really proving to be quite fascist right now, not caring about people, only caring about protecting property, and mostly, let's face it, they are just defending the status quo. Private security guards are not police or bylaw officers. On public property, they have no special powers. Security guards can call police if they believe you are breaking the law. They can conduct a citizen's arrest under the same circumstances as anyone else. Brackets, they must see you commit a crime or run from someone who has authority to arrest you. That would be a cop. Anyways, and must turn you over to police as soon as possible if they do so. This is, kind of interesting. We have to really be, thoughtful about that. Guards cannot issue tickets. They cannot demand that you move off public property. They cannot ban you from a neighborhood, public street, or a park. They cannot take or destroy your belongings, and they cannot press criminal charges. Let's go back. They cannot demand that you move off public property. On private property, such as a mall, a bank, or an apartment complex, security guards have some additional powers. Does that include an essential service like a grocer where there's food being sold to people who are hungry? Anyways, they can search you or your belongings as a condition of entry to an event or venue. That's not a fucking grocery store. They can ask you to leave the property for breaking the rules as long as this is not done in a discriminatory or prejudicial way, which those private security were doing. They were all over that woman's scooter, touching her scooter, on the front of her scooter, touching her phone, hitting her phone. Assault, that's assault. Another thing, if you believe a private security guard has overstepped their authority, assaulted or illegally detained you, or has treated you in an abusive or discriminatory manner, you can make a complaint through the Ministry of Justice by visiting www.pssg.gov.bc.ca/security industry/ that's it, or calling 604-660-2421. That's in Metro Vancouver. In Greater Victoria, 250-387-6121. Or 1-800-663-7867 in the rest of BC, and saying you want to make a complaint about a private security guard, which I will be doing regarding this last situation I was in. Do your best to get the name of the guard. When they don't give it or give their private security number, the company guard, or the company the guard works for, that's easy. Paladin. It's pretty much going to be Paladin in Victoria. All the complaints that I've ever had to consider making. One I did make, and the guy got a slap on the wrist and ended up going into martial arts to try and make sure he didn't ruin his career for being a Nimrod, listening to police instead of his own guidelines. Anyways, and add the time, date, and location of the incident. So I hope this helps people. We have to start making those complaints. We have to start paying attention to our citizens around us and stop letting the police dictate our public space. Right now, the police are dictating to the public that drug users are the biggest threat, and they are insects, and they are not human. And you know what? They're human beings. And you have just upset the community. That's what the police have done. So the bottom line is we do have to, come together. The street is taking care of each other best they can under great duress. Okay? This is a genocide, okay? In Canada. Canada is complicit in genocide at home and abroad. Right now in Palestine and right now here at home. In our Victoria streets, as we allow the police and the private security to oppress and abuse human beings because they're poor. Canada legislates poverty and then criminalizes the poor. No more. Housing rally coming up, so prepare yourself, folks. Housing rally, housing rally, housing rally. Mark your calendar, okay? Well, I'll tell you the date as soon as we can, but yeah, reach out to me. We have a housing rally coming up, end of April. Private security person who understands that they're supposed to be protecting a building, not surveying people on behalf of the pigs. You're not surveying people on behalf of the police. You're protecting a building. Figure out the difference. Figure out the boundary. Hello, private security, especially Paladin. Do not survey me, Paladin Security. I will be documenting. I'll be making serious complaints. You will find out about them.